Hello, welcome to an outside broadcast for Keffovision this morning. Keffovision-Lite, just a snapshot of life in Stalin's Russia. So we're going to go back and do a little bit of an introduction to Stalin before we get on with the concept of Stalinism itself in the next clip. Ideally 2-3 minutes, but we'll see how we go. Stalin wasn't the natural successor to Lenin, all right? Lenin had identified Stalin as a danger in his will, last will and testament, and Stalin had been very clever and devious to basically suppress this will, and all those pretty much who knew that was to be the case were to be eliminated very, very soon once Stalin had come to power. But a couple of broader concepts I want you to understand and think about first up. Stalin's mantra and belief was very simple. It was socialism in one country. That was very different from Trotsky, who wanted the world revolution. Stalin said, let's keep it close to home. Modernize Russia, catch up, we said in class, 150 years in 10 to 15 years. If we don't, we die. That was a really clear message that communism, the very future of communism, the very future of Lenin's revolution was under threat. He overcame to a degree the fact that he was just a boring bloke with a big moustache. He didn't have a lot going for him, but he'd worked his way up the party machinery. He was a bureaucrat, a paper pusher, a man who didn't really have the dynamic nature of Lenin or Trotsky, who was like a war hero. He just had to make the best of being a bureaucrat and position people who he trusted around him, obviously before he killed them later. So he used people and then flipped them and got rid of them. He created this cult of personality, and I'll look at that in another little clip later on, as well as the modernization program of the farms, which is the collectivization of agriculture, and also the industrialization program of 5-year plans. All of it very, very centrally planned by Stalin and those people who were closest to him. Accompanying it all was this belief that terror and purging people who you don't like had to be done, right? So kulaks, intellectuals, musicians, graduates, anybody who had a different idea to him, anybody in the military that he didn't sense trusted him completely would go. So that elimination of rivals was the other aspect that we're going to look at as he develops this cult of personality. But that's your first little snapshot of Stalinism. The next one I'll upload is going to look at collectivization, and we'll do that from a different venue. Maybe my front room, maybe the media room, maybe the classroom, maybe even the AVO retirement community at Maroochydore on the Sunshine Coast. Getting closer. Good on you.